a mugus. We have been waiting for this trial for over, I don't know, 15 chapters. I don't remember. But it is finally time for the WIZENGAMOT trial. And I can be late for a lot of things, but I am not getting late for a trial. I finally responded to my alarm today. Congratulate me in the comments, please. Please congratulate me. I need validation. Good morning, everyone. All the people who will attend today's trial. My name is akemistormborn and it is time for a trial. How many times have I said trial? It's been like 1 minute into the video. Characters have been alluding to this WIZENGAMOT trial for like heaven knows how long. And now it is time for that today. There are several choices to make in this chapter, if I am to believe what I read in the data mine, and it is extremely funny. The first order of business for this trial is to go torture ourselves by speaking to Umbridge. Okay, Jab City, I am so mad. Excuse me? I was talking about this a couple of days ago. So, okay, Jab City can give Umbridge a theme that we recognize and can strike fear into our hearts because we recognize this theme. I instantly recognized the theme from the movie and it did in fact strike some fear into my heart. And you can't give Rakepick a theme that can strike fear into our hearts. Cynthia got a theme, Red got a theme, and I've never fought Pokemon Trainer Cynthia, so I can't relate to PTSD from that. I have fought Red multiple times. He has given me some PTSD and this curtain is not on. Hold on. I think like the theme they're using for Umbridge right now is very similar to the one in whichever movie she came, I forgot. But it's like that what I'm saying. Like I've been vibing to Cynthia and Red's themes and Volo's theme actually also for a couple of days now, and that's what like got me in the shower thoughts that Rakepick should have had a theme that we would recognize. And the minute it starts playing, we're afraid. And the thing is, Umbridge has that theme. A theme that I recognize and it does make me afraid. But as someone who prefers Rakepick over anything else, I would like her to have a theme. Can someone on YouTube please compose Rakepick a theme? Alright, Toadface, what do you want? Unfortunately, we have to be very civil over here. Please do not forget that I am playing as in Sarahi's shoes. She doesn't know how awful Umbridge can actually be. And so I must conform to her character trait of being naive and being polite. And this is why I don't want you people to yell at me in the comments for what I am going to do. You wanted to see me, Madam Umbridge? Indeed, Sarahi Silvers, I wish to discuss the trial and what you should expect. Since this is your first WIZENGAMOT trial, there are some procedures you should know about. Please drink your tea, it will help settle your nerves before the trial. She looks even worse when she's having evil smirk, like she's already looking horrible. She looks even worse when she's smiling. And please also note that Sarahi does love tea. And as an MC, we have no reason to be suspicious of Umbridge. Okay? She is a ministry employee. We have no reason to be suspicious of her as of now. I think I'll wait for it to cool down first, Madam Umbridge. Very well. Let us discuss courtroom procedures then while you wait for your tea to cool. Which is something I would honestly do. I don't drink my tea when it's hot. And my mother honestly hates it. Like, drink your tea when it's hot when you're waiting for it to... On one hand, like when I came into this room, like Umbridge's theme like hit me in the brain and I realized, oh my god, this is from the movie. This is like similar to the movie at least. And it just reminds me of the fact that a few days ago I was like, monitor community was, hey, imagine if Rakepick had a theme that would strike fear into the hearts of people. And it is just like me to start a video and immediately start ranting about Rakepick. What was even the point of talking about Rakepick again? Am I just hurt about what I saw in the data mine? Yes, I've already had a very strong reaction. I cried for 2 hours. Mother, what have they done to you? Okay, you people can hate Rakepick all you want, and mostly I understand why people hate Rakepick. The only reason I like her is because I think her character could be better. You can't look me in the eye and tell me you don't feel the slightest bit of pity for Rakepick in that specific condition. Like, not even the slightest bit of pity. Really, guys? What has happened to Rakepick was just like, oh no, mother, you used to be so pretty. What have they done to you? This is why our character should have been better. I can't see you in this state. I will cry. Okay, we are done ranting about Rakepick for at least now, because I will undoubtedly rant about her later in this video. If this theme can stop playing so that I can stop cringing and thinking about Rakepick. Rakepick is my happy place. Like, apparently that's what's happening. I get into an uncomfortable situation, I talk about Rakepick. That's my happy place. It sounds like everyone will get a chance to speak during the trial, even the White Robe Wizard. I didn't know that criminals also get to speak in WIZENGAMOT trial, so I am a little concerned about that. Because if he says that we want MC to be the leader, that's kind of a big problem. I think it unnecessary, but other WIZENGAMOT members insist that the accused be given a chance to speak. Oh. You know, that's at least something we can agree on, I guess. But accused do be given a chance to speak. That's kind of a realistic thing, as much as I don't like it, but it's just in this particular scenario. You and your brother will be testifying after him. After him? Shouldn't we be doing... Oh, no, what? Why I'm asking questions? After him? There is nothing to be nervous about. The accused will be properly restrained. You know, I really think that this trial business at first, like before the plotline for year 7 changed for some reason, I really think Rakepick was the one who was going to be on trial originally, and they changed it to the White Robed Wizard. I think it would have been so much cooler if it was Rakepick who would be testifying against. Please, I would have loved that so much. Now, are you going to drink your tea, Sly Silvers? It will help calm your nerves. Okay, I'm going to drink the tea. And before you people yell at me in the comment section, no, erase your haha funny comments, listen to me. I have read a few sentences of the data mine which has told me enough to know the gist of this chapter. Drinking the tea is infinitely more funnier than not drinking the tea. I promise you, it is actually hilarious. There are no major disasters even if you drink the tea. And like I said in the beginning of this video, I must conform to Sarahi's character trait of naivety. I am not being an idiot, I am just conforming to Sarahi's character trait. She is a naive, stupid baby who has learned nothing from Rakepick's betrayal. I promise you, this child has learned nothing. And so I will drink the tea. And you will see, okay? It's going to be amazing. Of course, Madam Umbridge. And the tea is apparently not good. Look, Sarahi also loves tea. Two character traits I'm conforming to. Naivety and loves tea. Okay? I'm conforming to Sarahi's character traits that I know. I am her creator. I know her character traits. That tea should help you feel calm during the trial. It's my favorite blend. Trials can be quite taxing, especially with the truths that come out during them. And I'm sure you will do nothing but tell the truth. Isn't that right? Yes, I am not a moron. I know there was Verita serum in there. I took that tea regardless. I'm telling you, it's way funnier. Yes, Madam Umbridge, I would never lie. Excellent. Just one more thing before I let you go, Sly Silvers. She's testing the Verita serum. How was the tea? Better. I hated it. Wait, honestly, Sly doesn't need Verita serum to tell someone to their face if the tea sucks, because she's a tea connoisseur. She loves it. Your honesty is refreshing. But I didn't mean to... That's quite alright. This blend isn't for everyone. Next time I'll be sure to add more sugar. I'm not sure sugar would help. This tea is literally pink. That's not healthy. The trial will be beginning shortly. Run along now, Sly Silvers. I do look forward to hearing your honest testimony today. Of course, Madam Umbridge, thank you for taking time to talk to me about courtroom procedures. I should get to the courtroom right away. I don't want to be late for the White Robe Wizard trial. Okay, so I have made the decision to drink the tea. And this is going to be amazing, guys. You'll see. I am visiting about courtroom. I recognize it from... I don't remember which movie. I don't remember which movie. Oh, yep. I was expecting this. I may not be testifying, but I thought it important I be here in case anything goes wrong. You would have no reason to testify, and I'm still upset that we don't have beer to testify, because that would make too much sense. Trial is about to start. Please be seated. Oh man, that's bones. Enjoy that. Oh, shut. Actually shut. But thank you for making this trial funnier than it has to be. This is going to be great. Guys, trust me. There you are, Pep. For a moment I was worried you were going to miss the trial. Of course I'm not going to miss the trial, Jacob. That's such a stupid thing, Jacob. Like, why would you think that? Hi, Srahi, can you believe we're in one of the WIZENGAMOT courtrooms? Are there more WIZENGAMOT courtrooms? I don't know. I've never seen them. Hi, Corey. What are you doing here? I'm here for moral support. See, is there any reason to not love Corey? I invited him here. I thought you might feel better if you had a friend. Like, is there any reason to not love Corey? I see. This place is amazing, isn't it? I never knew the courtroom would look like this. You've never seen a courtroom and you're excited to see one. Honestly, first time seeing a place is always exciting, even if that place is not meant to be an exciting place to see. Am I making any sense right now? And look at that case the White Road Wizard is in. Yeah, he deserves worse than a case. Dude, calm down. He's probably done less things than Drake, honestly. I don't understand why you're mad at him. Oh look, Professor Dumbledore is about to make his opening remarks. Welcome, esteemed witches and wizards of the WIZENGAMOT. As Chief Warlock, it is my duty to introduce the case that you will be hearing today. Wait. He's Chief Warlock. If he is introducing the trial, then a lot of things don't make sense to me about this entire franchise. So, the case before you today is that of Kazuhiro Shiratori, a former Mahoutokoro wizard. Congratulations, White Robe Wizard, you finally have a name. So yeah, congratulate the White Robe Wizarding Japanese man. He finally has a name. Mr. Shiratori stands accused of attempted assassination of a Hogwarts student. Thing is, I'm still confused. How come he is getting a trial but Rakepig didn't? Is it because she used the killing curse which was clear as day and there was no requirement for a trial or something? I'm so confused. Like, what are the rules for who gets a trial and who doesn't? Other crimes include conspiring with the Dark Organization or use of unforgivable curse stuff. Which one did he even use? Will somebody want to tell me? Mr. Shiratori, how do you plead? Not guilty. This dumbass. How do you say not guilty so with a straight face? How do you do that? Now it is imperative that I remind the WIZENGAMOT that they are to remain impartial during the trial. I don't... Look, if a trial is partial, then it's just a failure. It's not even a trial. It is only once we come together at the end of the trial that a decision should be reached. Without further ado, the WIZENGAMOT calls on Kazuhiro Shiratori to give his statement of the day of the attack. Like, I'm willing to bet money on the fact that this person is like, this dude is just gonna like tell a bed of lies. Why did I say bed of lies? Please recount the events of the day accurately, Mr. Shiratori. Yeah, he's not... Sir, when does a criminal ever recount the day of his crime accurately? Especially when he's pleading not freaking guilty. Like, the two people he attacked aren't sitting right there. That day at the Black Lake, I was merely speaking out Sahi Silvers to speak. Okay, that's not actually a whole lie, because he was the one who told us that R wanted us as a leader and he wanted to bring us back? Question mark? But he did attack us, so yeah, no, screw you, dude. It takes guts to say you're not guilty when you are. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's staying with a completely straight face, not guilty, and then he's like, and then Dumbledore, and then the WIZENGAMOT really expects this dude to like give an accurate testimony. I think at the very least, the WIZENGAMOT is smart enough to know whose testimony is correct. Like, we would never lie. It is my understanding that you were expelled from Mahoutokoro. Why? Actually, I'd like to know that too. Why was he expelled from Mahoutokoro? Shiratori, better hope I don't hex him with all these lies he's spewing. Yeah, I know, right? He is completely lying. This is pure day. Jacob seemed quite angry. Perhaps that's normal. Honestly, let this guy be angry. For once, Jacob doesn't get to feel a lot. I admit to hitting Sai Sellers with the spell, but it was made... Okay, now that's a complete freaking lie. I can't believe people did not guilty. What the... Thank you, Jazzy, for censoring. I never tried to... Okay, shush, dude. That's a complete lie. I'm literally sitting right there. You saw my ass. Like, it is taking some last minute brain power to not curse at this dude. Even I am a little pissed off. Another surprising thing is I'm surprised how cool Shiratori looks. Cool in the sense is not as he looks amazing. Not that kind of cool, but he's like, he's not concerned, is what I mean. Can't believe he's pleading guilty after everything not guilty after everything he did. That's an ass. And the version of events he's telling us is all wrong. I mean, I wonder if the WIZENGAMOT believes his version of events. Look, if they're dead, they're kind of stupid. If they do, they're even more incompetent than I originally thought. Hopefully our testimony will be enough to make the WIZENGAMOT see the truth. It is very surprising to see Jacob angry, and I'm kind of vibing with it. Speaking of our testimony, we're going to be up next. Are you nervous, Jacob? I feel quite calm myself, much with the tea that Madam Umbridge gave me. Oh no! Okay, now you guys will see why this is much funnier. You drank the tea too? Wasn't it terrible? Because Jacob drinks the tea no matter what you do. So it's just way funnier to be two siblings who drank the tea than just him. It was quite bitter. Just like our miserable old man. She reminds me of that neighbor you used to have. The one I blamed for stealing your ball. You blamed her? What? Oh sure, you were always hitting me with that blasted thing, so I threw it away and blamed it on the neighbor. Alright, now we're getting to the sibling annoying part. Whoops, I didn't mean to say that. Why did I say that? I can't believe it. We've come to the point where that is digging up like memories from like 10 years ago. Hey, I stole your ball and threw it away when you were like 5 years old. I was like, how could you do that? Like you've never done anything terrible. I bet you're the one who set the family basking loose in the kitchen. Okay, first of all, MC and MC's family has a family basking. You're right, I did, and it wasn't an accident. Okay. Wait, see, this is what I mean. This is way funnier. Something is wrong with us, Jacob. I agree with Sarai. Something strange is definitely going on. Okay, now look me in the eyes and tell me it isn't funnier that I had MC drink the tea. It's like you two can only tell the truth. Like, this isn't good. You said you both drank the tea Madam Umbridge offered you. Yeah. That's right, she wanted to talk to us about courtroom procedures and offered me tea. She told me the same thing. Hold on, I want to try something. Both of you tell me a lie. Tell me that Professor Snape is the nicest professor in all of Hogwarts. I can't. No. Snape was the worst professor I ever had. Always looming like a vampire or something. It is nice to know Jacob feels the same way. Even though Professor Snape is kind of okay, he's just not great. Worst. The worst one. So neither of you can lie. I think you've both been given Veritas serum. Yeah, a nice observation, Corey. Veritas serum. Are you serious? Now, I can see that. But if that's true, then if someone asks while I'm out on stand, I may reveal that R wants me to lead them. I don't honestly understand why we are keeping this from the WIZENGAMOT trial. We can tell them that this is what he told me, but that's not something I want. I'm pretty sure the WIZENGAMOT, or at the very least Dumbledore, will believe us. Because it's really Dumbledore has enough sense to at least believe us on that, right? Or that Marula is the Hogwarts moon. Or she's a double. Oh no, that's a problem. That's a problem. And they would just, all they would have to do is ask the right question. Okay, that's a problem. What are we gonna do? We can't testify as long as we're under the effects of Veritas serum. Okay, I see why this is a problem. And we don't have the time nor the ingredients to brew an antidote. We need to delay the trial. That's the only thing we can do. How the frick are we going to delay a trial? We need it. Why are we... Okay, first of all, why are we asking Corey? And secondly, what's he going to do? We need a distraction. Corey, can you... Is that a doxy? Oh wow, Jacob didn't even finish his sentence. Corey is a real homie and we love him. There's a doxy, people. There's a doxy in the courtroom. Silence! Sorry. Please make your way carefully out of the courtroom. The court is now in recess. We will reconvene once the doxy threat has been investigated. All it took was Corey screaming, "Is that a doxy?" Okay, so we're gonna wait out this boucherie in the... What's a boucherie? In the all-purpose room. Corey, you're a homie, dude. You risked a lot getting us out of there. And this is what I'm saying. Like, it was way funnier. This should be a good place to wait out the side effects of the Veritas serum. Not side effects, just effects in general. That was quick thinking in the courtroom, Corey. I literally love you. A bit reckless shouting about a doxy like that in the middle of a testimony. But a good job nonetheless. You got us out of there. Now, neither of us can accidentally tell the WIZENGAMOT that R wants you to lead them. That's, I think, that should be like a serious plot point. Can Miss Night Owl please give a theory about this? Miss Night Owl, please tell us whether the fact that the R wants MC to lead them thing should be a bigger plot point or not. I don't trust my own brain to come up with those sort of things. On whether something should be important or not, as someone who just ironically enjoys the nonsense in this game. I think most people play this game because they ironically enjoy its nonsense and just like rewriting things. Yeah, I think that's why most people play it. That's why I play it. Every time I ask Miss Night Owl to do something and like to explain a theory, I wonder if she's even watching my videos. I wonder if she watches my videos at all. Because I have a lot of respect for her and her theories. And sometimes too much respect to the point where I forget that it's not canon. Or the fact that Mandula is a double agent. Well, you know, I was just thinking on my feet, trying to help out my friends. You're a real homie, dude. I love you. We love Corey in this household. No need to be embarrassed, Corey. You did a great job. I'm impressed. I think you're just embarrassing me even more, Jacob. You're embarrassing my friend. Yes. Can we talk about something else, please? Absolutely. This is the perfect time to bond as siblings tip. Yes, let's recount all the annoying things we did as children so that I may integrate them into headcanons or something. You want to bond now? That will both on the defects of Veritas Serum. Well, is there a better time to bond, my child? Good time is any, I think. Come on, Corey can moderate us so it doesn't get too out of hand. Alright then, let's fade out the Veritas Serum by chatting. Oh, this is going to be good. I'm not skipping over this energy section much. Alright, let's see what embarrassing secrets our siblings hold. Okay, this is something I'm very interested in. Breaking the curse on the enchanted window seems like forever ago. It was forever ago. How many chapters ago was that? We're on what chapter now? I'm not usually great at expressing myself, Pep, but I'm proud of you. Oh, that's sweet. While it is here, is this like a break room? People sometimes use this break room to do things. I definitely blamed you for a couple of accidental magical mishaps growing up. I did not want to get beaten up by mum. Which is part for the course for Sarahi. I've got to tell you the story. Let me tell you about the time Uncle Olivia and I... Oh God! Don't let me do that! How could you do this to me, Jamsheti? How could you start Jacob telling a story about his friends and then not tell us that story? How could you do this to me? How could you do this to me? Tell me that whole story. I wish I could have been around to see you grow up, Sarahi. Oh, dude, I missed you too. Even though I didn't even know you. One time, I broke mom's plates and blamed it on you. But you were a baby. Yeah, mom can't be mad at a baby. Oh, you should have been there for the Word of Fear, Jacob. It was terrifying. I met Barnaby and I fell completely in love with him. It's been a while since we've just talked as siblings, hasn't it, Jacob? It honestly has. Like, how long ago did we free him? This must be one of the first times you're bonding, actually. I can't believe I couldn't resist the effects of Veritas Serum. This is so embarrassing. Dude, I don't think anyone can affect the effects of Veritas Serum. Let's just sit down while we wait out the effects of Veritas Serum. Yeah, why are we standing? Just sit down and chat. I feel like I should leave you two to talk, but Jacob asked me to be here. That's fine, you can say. I'm not entirely sure how you want me to moderate this conversation. Well, let's not talk about something too embarrassing. In the comments, I want you to continue that story that Jacob was telling me. His line is, I've got just the story. One time, Duncan, Olivia and I continue that story in the comments. Write your headcanons. I don't care. I want to see what you people think that story is that he's telling us. Like, one time, Duncan, Olivia and I teamed together for a prank and we did something really big, that kind of thing. Just tell me that story in the comments. Like, tell me what your idea of that story is. You blamed me for your magical mishaps. No wonder mom was always so cross with me. Dude, you were the golden child of the family. Well, I certainly didn't want to disappoint her. Mom beats me. She never beat you. Yes, Sarai has had a very disappointing mother. She is a bit scary when she's angry. You see, Sarai, their mother, June Silvers, is actually shorter than Sarai. She's an angry midget. Sarai's mother is an angry midget. She's always scary. Truly terrifying. I'm not sure I've seen anyone get so angry over a broken table. Well, in her words, that was mahogany. Oh my God, I've laughed so much, I'm crying. I'm tearing up. I'm tearing up with laughter. Like, I've laughed so much, I'm literally tearing up. I can't believe you broke your mom's table. My mom would have my head. I love you guys, yeah. See, this is perfect. This is why I took Veritas Serum for this funny. We've had some good times, eh? We have, and I'm glad we got this chance to bond. Alright, enough of this soppy stuff. I'm not sure how much more I can take. Be soppy. That's good. You see, it's good for them to bond like this because their mother went to Aspen like over a year, not over a year ago, only like 6 months ago. So this is kind of something they needed, I think. Can we check if the Veritas Serum has worn off yet? We just have to try telling a lie, right? Exactly. Jacob, try telling me that you didn't break your mom's plates and then blame it on Sarai. Sarai totally broke those plates. I did not. That's a lie. I was a baby. But mom can't be mad at a baby. Brilliant. Now your turn, Sarai. Tell me a lie. Madam Umbridge is my favorite person of the Ministry of Magic. See, now that we know that she has given us the Veritas Serum, now we have a reason to be sus of Madam Umbridge and not like her. Even though she is a ministry employee. We did not have a reason before this. So, keeping that in mind, choices will be made in the future. That is most definitely a lie. Seems to me that the Veritas serum has worn off. You should be good to testify now. Perfect. That will show that nasty Madam Umbridge not met with the Silver siblings. I love that you called us that. You think she's behind the Veritas serum? She does seem like the most likely suspect. Do you think Madam Umbridge is the one who used Veritas serum? Sarai, it was Madam Umbridge. It's like the only logical explanation. You're right, it was Madam Umbridge. It makes the most sense. It was only after I drank her tea that I started to feel strange. Same here. I had been lying through my teeth before I drank that tea. She's definitely the most likely culprit, especially if neither of you drank or ate anything else. Accusing a ministry official of something like this without any proof though, it would just draw attention away from Shiratori's trial. I think that explains why we haven't told anyone about this. Like, just let's get this trial over with. We don't need to talk about Umbridge yet. And potentially damage our reputation and credibility as witnesses. So then we won't mention it. We don't want to jeopardize the trial. Fair enough. What's important that Kazuhira Shiratori stays locked up in Azkaban for the crimes he's committed. And our testimonies can make that happen. Well then, what are we waiting for? The trial should be reconvening soon. Especially since I didn't see a doxy in the courtroom, the WIZENGAMOT is sure to have figured that out. Thanks again for that, Corey. You really saved me and Jacob. Let's get back to the trial. It's time to testify and make sure Kazuhira Shiratori stays in Azkaban. I'm just glad we're not referring to him as the White Robe Wizard over and over again. So people, this is why I took the Veritas serum. It was way funnier to take it and I'm really happy about that whole bonding session. It's really funny, okay? I like it.
It was at this point that I fell asleep while editing, so the rest of the video was edited by a monkey. Don't judge me. I had weird nightmares earlier during the night and was tired. Because why was I dreaming about a Stardew Valley creepypasta where I abandoned my husband and kids and plants started growing out of them? I have weird dreams.
Okay, this is scary. I don't want to sit on those chairs. Please don't. I'm gonna have to sit on those chairs. That's scary. I'm scared. Deep breaths, Rahi. Don't let Umbridge get to you. Thank you, Mr. Moody. I had to apologize to the entire WIZENGAMOT for shouting doxy when there was none. It was mortifying. At least, they let you off on an apology. I think that's mostly fine. We look forward to hearing your testimony. Yeah, at least the testimony will be truthful this time. Like, truthful from our end. But being on this chair is kind of scary. There you are, Pip. I was worried Madam Umbridge was going to start without you. I'm glad she didn't, though she looks quite upset. Does she now? Probably because you foiled her Veritas serum plans. Sirs are right. Well, I don't see her, so I can't tell if she is upset. Ravi should be starting soon. How are you feeling? Nervous as hell. I feel nervous to tell the truth. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I can't help but worry our testimony isn't going to be enough to keep Shiratori in Azkaban. There's only one way to know. By testifying. Looks like everyone is here. Time to testify, Sarahi. I do not want to. This is scary. After a minor and unwelcome interruption, she's upset as hell. It is time for a testimony of Jacob and Sarahi Silvers. I remind the witnesses to be truthful in their statements. For the love of God, please recount to the WIZENGAMOT your encounters with Kazuhira Shiratori. Jacob, please don't exaggerate. Our testimony is going to be 8 hours long too. Why do we have such a long testimony? The last time I saw Mr. Shiratori, he was in a meeting with members of our Moody prosecuted. Mr. Shiratori has been quite fixated on harming Sarahi for quite some time. No, not prosecuted. What's the word? Apprehended. Yeah, the word is apprehended. Mr. Shiratori attacked me and Beatrice Hayward at the Black Lake. Okay, so you're telling me we mentioned Beatrice and she is not the one testifying. Are you sure that the accused is a member of the Dark Organization or he was there in a meeting? I was literally disguised as Rick and saw that. Provide as many details as you can about your interactions with Shiratori. Would you say that Kazuhira Shiratori is a threat to the Wizarding World? Dude, you thought my mother was a threat to the Wizarding World. Look, it's a reference to the fact that Sarahi's mother is hardly a threat to the Wizarding World and she was sent to Azkaban anyway for just the use of the unforgivable curses. And while that is good grounds for sending someone to Azkaban because you used an unforgivable curse on your child, still, she was hardly a threat to the Wizarding World and Sarahi is a little butthurt by that. Like, you sent my mother to Azkaban and she was hardly a threat. But in my headcanon, Rakepick is not in Azkaban, so she's like, you can't find Rakepick, who's a literal threat to the Wizarding World, and you can find my mother, who is not even a threat at all. Of course, she finds out later why they can't find Rakepick, but that's something that happens later. I am well aware that most of the things I talk about don't make sense to anyone. If Jacob hadn't intervened in Nocturne Alley, I am not sure I would be here. At that point, Rakepick would have killed me. It was not Shiratori at that point. He was just as shocked as anyone else. I've had numerous encounters with Mr. Shiratori that often ended in duels. How often have you told this man? Jacob? Okay, our testimony is almost done. All of my interactions with Mr. Shiratori have tended towards violence. In fact, if it hadn't been for Jacob's arrival in Nocturne Alley, I'm not sure I would be here today to testify. Mr. Shiratori is a criminal and a member of the Dark Organization. He can't be allowed to roam free. He's done nothing but try to harm me. Liar! It was never my intention to harm you because... Okay, he did harm me, dude. He injured me to the point where Kiara had to heal me. So that was most definitely harming me on purpose. That is enough, Mr. Shiratori. I forgot to read that line. You will not interrupt the witness again or I will have you removed from court. Continue, Miss Silvers, with your testimony. Thank you, Professor. As I was saying, Mr. Shiratori has done nothing but try to harm me and my brother. I fear that should he leave here a free man, he will succeed in causing harm to one of us. Thank you for your testimony. That is the end of the testimonies, my fellow WIZENGAMOT members. It is now time for us to come together to reach a verdict. Anyone who is not a member of the WIZENGAMOT, please exit the courtroom while we deliberate. We will call for you when it is time for return. A time to return. I can't read, apparently. We're gonna just wait here for a while until the verdict is reached. Excellent job today, Sarahi. You too, Jacob. Thank you, Madai. I'm glad we're done testifying. That was nerve-wracking. I thought we were done for when Shiratori interrupted me. Bloody, can you would say that again. I nearly collapsed in my seat and I wasn't even testifying. This is why Corey is a homie. Fortunately, Professor Dumbledore silenced him before he could say anything. The WIZENGAMOT is quite particular about interruptions, very different from Muggle courts, or so Arthur tells me. I am very tempted to make an Ace Attorney meme for the thumbnail, but I'll probably be too lazy to do it. Now we just have to wait for the WIZENGAMOT's verdict. In the meantime, let's discuss how things went in the courtroom. Is this about Corey screaming Doxy? Yeah, dude, we had Verita serum and we think Umbridge put it, but we can't say anything yet. How are you two feeling after the trial? A little better. At least you don't have to testify. Tea, anyone? Why are you all looking at me like that? Even I was on the edge of my seat during the trial. This trial was quicker than I was expecting it to be. For so much build-up for like over 20 chapters, it sure was short. I'd be happy to never attend a WIZENGAMOT trial in my lifetime. Sorry dude, you're gonna have to attend at least 2 more. If Shiratori doesn't stay in Azkaban, then I'll spend an eternity hunting him down. You're very brave, Sarai, for facing your attacker. Thank you, Corey. You two held up far better in court than I expected. Thank you. It's just like Shiratori to interrupt you like that, Sarai. Evil wizard. No curses this time. Do you think Shiratori is going to stay in Azkaban? Yep. I mean, if he didn't stay in Azkaban, Jacob and I were given Verita serum. That's why Corey distracted the court. I mean, if he isn't staying in Azkaban, there would be no reason for the model of Freak Picasso on the database, which I will cry when I see her in game. You're the one who testified. I should be checking on you. Dude, you're the one who had to apologize to an entire WIZENGAMOT. Wait a moment. Did you say Verita serum? That's right, Mad-Eye. Jacob and I were given Verita serum before the trial. That's why I shouted Doxy in the courtroom. We had to wait out the effects of the Verita serum. Do you have any idea where the Verita serum came from? I think it was Madam Umbridge, but we don't have any proof. It was not a pleasant experience, to say the least. We decided not to say anything about it, though we didn't want to jeopardize the trial. It was a good idea not to jeopardize the trial, though I will be looking into this Verita serum incident. That will not come into fruition for another 10 years. Other than that, how's your first WIZENGAMOT trial? It was terrifying, Mad-Eye. Like, she's baby. I thought I was going to slip up and say something I shouldn't. I felt the same way. I was worried they'd bring up my past associations. I mean, I wasn't even the one testifying and I thought I was going to faint the entire time. Many feel that way about their first time in court. Usually it gets easier the more often you go. Yeah, and these two are going at least 2 more times. One for Adelaide and one for their own mother. Honestly, I'm just relieved that my secret wrote R's intention to make me their leader is safe. And that Mula was exposed as a double agent. That would have been disastrous. Indeed, but perhaps I shouldn't speak of this here. Besides, the WIZENGAMOT has likely reached a verdict by now. If that's the case, let's head back to the courtroom. It's time to find out what Shiratori's fate is. We know what Shiratori's fate is. And I'm pretty okay with it. The only person whose fate I'm not okay with is Rektik. Oh, this dress is good. Oh, this dress is genuinely good. Oh my god, who made this? Well, I guess I'm spending all my energy and gems to try to get this dress. We have nothing to speak about. Yep. Okay, fair enough. We consider all testimonies and statements while we were deliberating. I can't believe I'm about to witness a historic moment in WIZENGAMOT history. Let's just sit down. Shut up and sit down! It's time for a testimony. It's time for the WIZENGAMOT's verdict. No, I mean it's time for a verdict, not testimony. The testimonies are over. Are you alright, Jacob? You seem worried. That's because I am worried, Pep. This is the end of Shiratori's trial, but what if things don't go the way we hope? Are you nervous about what's going to happen? A little. I'm nervous about how the trial will end. In fact, I'm just as nervous as I was before we talked to Mad Eye. All we can do, Jacob, is hope for the best outcome. I suppose you're right, but I should be putting on a braver face for you, Sarahi. Jacob, if you need to talk, then let's talk, alright? It may help you feel better to talk through your thoughts. Perhaps you're right. Then tell me what's on your mind. Bonding time again. I always like bonding time. I never complain about bonding time. What I will complain about is that the bonding time is 8 hours long. What the hell again? Stop looking at me. You and I have nothing more to speak about. I'm gonna keep looking at you. I'm gonna make you very comfortable. We are just waiting for some members to return before we deliver the verdict. Oh, okay. I know you're not a little kid anymore, but I worry about you, Pep. Yeah, I think you have a lot of reasons too. I can't believe I'm more nervous than my younger sister. It is very fitting for Jacob to be worried about Sarahi considering the things Sarahi gets into, because at this point in time Jacob is already aware of Sarahi's questionable sources of help. So he is very sus of them, but he can't say anything because Sarahi just trusts in it so much. Is Jacob going to be alright? He doesn't look too good. He'll be fine. He just needs to talk a bit. I'm not a child anymore, Jacob. We can talk like adults and share our struggles. No, I think we should talk like children. We really need to start being children again. I think a lot of our childhood has been lost. I'm scared that I may not always be around to protect you. Aww, dude, it'll be fine. I just worry that if Shiratori was free today, then he'll try to go after you. I don't mind listening to you, Jacob. That's what siblings are for, right? That and bickering. I think it's perfectly normal to be worried about something like this. You can't always be the fearless older brother. It's alright to be nervous. Let's make her uncomfortable. Stop looking at me! Jacob, I understand that you're worried about me getting hurt, but I'm not a defenseless kid anymore. I'm a very defenseless older kid now. I'm joking. And besides, it seems to me that I have been the one saving you recently. That is true. I'm sorry, Pep. Sometimes I forget that you're not a kid anymore. I miss so many years of you growing up. But I couldn't be more proud of who you've become, Sarahi. Aw, thanks. May I have the attention of the court? Silver siblings, very wholesome. I love them. It is time to announce the verdict of the trial of Kazuhiro Shiratori. The WIZENGAMOT has spent a great deal of time deliberating on this matter. We considered every statement given today carefully, and we can only come to a single conclusion. The WIZENGAMOT finds Kazuhiro Shiratori get on with it! Guilty of all charges. Yay! Joke's on you, dude! Hey! Ayo! This dude is screwed! Okay, stop making noise in the courtroom. We're still in a courtroom, dude. Let the children be happy. What am I saying? Like today's trial and verdict serve as a warning to all other members of the Dark Organization are. Each and every one of you will be rooted out, put on trial and share the same fate as Mr. Shiratori. Except Adelaide and the rebellion, please, because they're literally rebelling. I say this is making Sarahi happy, but also just a little uncomfortable, because it's like, will the same stand true for those who are rebelling within our? Hopefully not. A life sentence in Azkaban. A guilty verdict! Jacob, we did it! Serves that dark wizard right. Come on, Sarahi, this calls for a celebration. Dude, is the chapter going to be over soon, because I'm almost running out of time and... Oh yeah, chapter's over! So that's great. This room serves as something really special, so I'm gonna stay here for our outro. So guys, this trial that has been building up for like 20 chapters is finally done. I don't know what the next plot line is, other than the fact that for some reason we're going to Azkaban and Drakebig is there, and I'm just waiting for that time so that I may cry, because I already cried for 2 hours after I saw the Dardamine. Why does she have her wand? Why does she have any wand? Is she just trying to cast a Patronus to protect herself, or is she just being an ass again? What I think is that Drakebig's appearance in Azkaban should be nothing more than just a detail. For people who have sent her to Azkaban can see her. For people who haven't, cannot see her. Just be a background detail. Don't make her a character again. Jam City, you've already made me sad with how badly Rakepick is written. Let's not make me more sad, please. Her condition is already making me sad. I am pitying her, I feel sorry for her, and all I want to do is hug her. Why am I talking about Rakepick in Shiratori's trial? This is what I mean. This video started with ranting about Rakepick, and it's gonna end with ranting about Rakepick. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this chapter. I hope you guys enjoyed this trial. Thank you for attending it with me. And I hope to see all of you in the next episode, where we will celebrate a trial well done. I love you all. Bye bye, and enjoy your trials too. And Jacob is worried about you all. Please don't make him worry more. Bye bye everyone. Love you so much.